Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic puzzle, which is being published on Tuesday, the 18th of November 2025. And today's setter is Trelawney. Now Trelawney is a crowd pleaser. Always, everybody agrees that it produces the fastest times at no expense of the cluing. The cluing is still very good. My average for the year, I mean, this will be the 11th puzzle of the year from Trelawney. My average is 6 minutes 36. I've had one puzzle which took 9 minutes 27. Everything else has been below 8 minutes. A couple of 5-minuters in there. So almost a little bit of pressure to be fast on this one, given how quickly I've been doing puzzles recently. But Trelawney on Tuesday is a bit unusual. We did have one back in May, and that was a 5:22 for me. So everything points to it being a good puzzle, nothing too problematic. I'm going to reset the timer, stop waffling, and crack on. There we go. Latvian yarns about Dracula's home is Transylvania. Tally is 5 good marks. Capital, don't know what that is. Criticise turning up for pan nap. This one, essential small bottle, last of that. That essential, don't know. New York baseball player is a Yankee tug regular, Yank E, I think. 10 set up formal party game. 10 set up formal party game. Don't know. Prompt to accommodate arrest. Q. Don't know. Release what prisoners do in retirement. Release what prisoners do in retirement. Prisoners come back. Cons snock. Don't know. Depot, an awful place to write is anagram. Depot, isn't it? Depot and nah, that's notepad. Good. Tally. Add is 5 good marks. Add is oh gosh. Add is what is that? 5 good marks. ABA. I think. We'll go with that. Sussex town featured there is lose. Sort of what's vital then in that case. Oh, vital is necessary. Vile being a small thing. This one, hound twin developing murder mystery. Can't say that one at the moment. Bury some linen Tom bought. Entomb, okay. That's not Western. Don't know who done it. That is. How do you spell done it? Double N. Yeah. Seen that with one N before, I think. Cursed jazz improvisation needing xylophone primarily. Cursed jazz improvisation is scat or trad X links. Curse. Don't know. Interrupt. Detectives beginning to relax in bath. Interrupt. Disturb. DI's turb. Yep, turb. This is nose. Repeatedly recognise one who suffered nose sound. Nose job, I suppose. Jinx is to curse, I suppose. Gin. Never heard of gin. Okay. Jinx. Oh, it's a acrostic, isn't it? Tire out smoker at back of vehicle. Don't know, let's go back to the crosses like I was doing. Prepare to grab at ape say. Prepare primate. Yeah, primate. Grab at ape say. Primate. I'm going to leave that for a moment. I think it's primate. Led astray following free puzzle. Free is rid. Dull. Cancel vigorous clean. Lance. Cancel. Sure, that's anagram. Clean, isn't it? Don't know. What's this? Newspaper employee rioted, unfortunately. Editor. Okay, yep. This one, again, share out wine before one small testimonial. Again, is to read, share out ration before one small testimonial. Read, redistribute. I don't know why it's redistribute. I'm going to have to go back through some of these clues and check, but that looks good. This one, concealed greeting card finally. Concealed hid, greeting card. Heidi, yep, nice. Tire out smoker exhaust. Saw that somewhere recently, struggle with that. Contest objections involving nothing. Contest is vise. Injections involving nothing. Don't know that. This is after second drink. Pledge tracksuit. Sportswear. second drink, port, yep. This is cancel vigorous clean is not an S. Vigorous, cancel, snob. What we got down here again? Prompt to accommodate a rest. Ugh. This is 10 setup, so that's net ball, I think, is a formal party game. Yep, primate, I'm going to not bung in yet, I'm going to bung in primate, what the heck. Prepare is to prime, to grab at, yeah, prime with an at in it. Release what prisoners do in retirement. Lags, release, free, rent. Ugh. Prompt to accommodate a rest. Cancel vigorous thing. What's this one? Contests. Contests are games, are objections involving nothing. Nothing must be a O, mustn't it? Which must be there. Contests. Bounce. Butts. Yeah, F's and buts. That must be to scrub, mustn't it? Vigorous clean, yep. Which makes that indoor. Prompt. Prompt to accommodate a rest. Idler. Prompt. I need that written out across R. So something I, something D, something R. And this, release. What prisoners do in retirement. I see that's just going to be what prisoners do. Stretch, time, emit, yep. Which makes that. Prompt is to accommodate. Remainder. What's that? Remain. Accommodate is to remain. Is that remain? Prompt. Arrest. The rest. Prompt A. Reminder and remainder. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 606. Right, good. Well, that felt slow in the end. Those last 2 or 3. Right, let's go through that then. What we got? Very helpful clue for number 1. Dracula's home can only be Transylvania, can't it, really? So that's your definition. Latvian's yarn is an anagram of Transylvania. About is your anagram indicator. If you release something, you emit it, and prisoners do time, which is in retirement, so going backwards. A depot an is an anagram of notepad. Awful is your anagram indicator, and a notepad is a place to write. Right, to prepare is to prime. Grabbing at, literally at from the clue, and a primate is an example of an ape, so say is telling you it's an example. Lose is a town in Sussex. Featured in is your hidden word indicator that it goes across terrible western. Led astray, so we've got an anagram of lead, which is the DLE ending. Astray is your anagram indicator. Following, and free is to rid, which gives you a puzzle, which is a riddle. To bury is to entomb. Some is your classic hidden word indicator, that across all 3 words. Linen, Tom, bought is entomb. To cancel something is to scrub it. We're scrubbing that day. And a vigorous clean is a scrub. To interrupt is to disturb. Detectives are DIs, detective inspectors. It's in plural, so it's DIs. A bath is a tub with the beginning to relax is the R of relax going into that tub. To tire out is to exhaust something, and a smoker at the back of the vehicle. Well, you've got an exhaust pipe on the back of your car. Curse is to jinx. We've got an acrostic of jazz improvisation needing a xylophone, primarily as your acrostic indicator. Right, this one I didn't really figure out. Redistribute is to again share out. The wine is a red, coming before one is an I, small for S, and tribute is a testimonial. Wow, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4-part charade. Good stuff. As I say, Trelawney, there's no lack of quality to this cluing. A prompt is a reminder. Accommodating an A, reminder becomes remainder with an A in it, and the rest is the remainder. That's your definition. 10 setup, so put 10 upwards to start the clue, gives you a net. A formal party is a ball, and netball is a game. Right, the New York Yankees. It could be the New York Mets, but it's the New York Yankees. So yeah, New York baseball player is a Yankee. To tug is to yank. And then the regular letters, the second and fourth of lever, are 2 E's on the end. Essential is vital. There's your definition. A small bottle is a vial containing the last of reagent. So a T from reagent going into vial. Vial with a T becomes vital. To criticise is to pan. Turning up means put it upwards, which gives you a nap coming downwards. Right, to tally is to add. Is in the clue. And then 5 good marks. So if you're getting high grades, you're getting A's and B's. So those are 5 good marks. And Addis Ababa, which is the capital of Ethiopia. Right, after seconds, we've got S for second to start the clue off. We've got a drink, which is port, and to pledge is to swear, and a tracksuit perhaps is sportswear. Hound twin is an anagram of whodunit. Developing is your anagram indicator, and a murder mystery is a whodunit. I mean, there's sort of a bit of a kind of Hound of the Baskervilles feel to that clue, Sherlock Holmes. Right, what we got here? Reportedly recognises. Well, if you know something, you recognises knows. So it's sound like of nose with a K, which would be a K on it. Reportedly is your sound like indicator. Knows ones who suffered operation. Knows Job. Okay, Job suffered, I think, in the Bible is what that is saying. I'm not sure of the story of Job, but the patience of Job, is it? So yeah, suffering because he's being patient, I suppose. An operation is a nose job. A newspaper employee is an editor. Editor is an anagram of rioted, and unfortunately, or fortunately, as you want to say it, is your anagram indicator. Contest is bout. Contests are bouts, so think of boxing particularly. A boxing bout is a contest, so plurals there. Objections are buts, and involving nothing but a no into buts becomes bounce. And concealed is hid. Greeting, hi, and card finally, the D from card. So there we go, all done. 606, great little puzzle from Trelawney there, keeping up the fast solves really. So thank you for watching.